Yeah, there's a lot of innovation happening on VHTS as well on software-defined satellites. So what we see is a tremendous amount of capacity, multiple orbits coming to market at a lower cost point. Additionally, software-defined satellite payloads are creating flexibility to deliver tailored services as well. So really kind of optimize the services to the customer needs. So in the end, it becomes a more attractive value proposition at the right price as well. So we see a lot of traction and demand for these type of services. So a lot of new users coming to market, which are driving more demand, more users. So that means that also networks become larger. The scale of the networks becomes larger because of more capacity needs to be served. Consequences, more capacity, more teleports needed as well. So a lot of factors are impacting as well the world of the teleport operators and service providers in that sense. So teleports will have to support Ka and QV band because that becomes standard as well to deliver more capacity. So with our intuition platform, we are addressing all these challenges as well. So that's a key factor to address that need moving forward. More scale, more flexibility. That remains an extremely important factor. So already today, delivering very high bandwidth efficiency, very high throughput is table stakes. So we are already doing that today in our technologies. Now moving forward, that remains critical as well. So it's really table stakes, but then you have to build further on that. So we have today already MXD, MA, waveform, very high throughput, very high symbol rate, DVB-S2X. But now we have to move to the next step, and that's also what we are introducing in intuition, is how can we scale further in gigahertz and gigabits, because the new satellites, they deliver a tremendous amount of capacity. So we also need to deliver the ground segment that can scale in gigahertz and gigabits, and then has flexibility to run any size of network as well at a cost-effective way. So that's a key capability. Additionally, the software-defined satellites, you will have to orchestrate the resources between space and ground. So orchestration of the end-to-end services, but also taking into account that you can optimize the resources that you need to deliver the services is also a key element. And so moving forward, this becomes also very important. Orchestration of the resources, delivering the end-to-end solution of the space segment plus the ground segment to deliver that needed service to the customer. So that combination is really important. So it's the best technologies that you have available, scaling in gigahertz and gigabits, as well as doing that dynamic orchestration of services. So to deliver that scale and flexibility, you have to think about what's the best way to deliver that. So you need virtualization, you need dense solutions. You will use private cloud, you will use public cloud, you will use a hybrid cloud environment as well. So with intuition, we give the optionality on the customers to have different deployment options so that they can choose what they want, what fits best for their case, and then build a network as such for scale and flexibility. Yeah, with all the changes today in the industry, multi-orbit becomes very important, becomes a baseline for many services as well. So, and it's all about delivering the right application, delivering the right service through the right network. So in the end, we have to think about how can we deliver the service and the application in the most optimal way. So what matters is how can I orchestrate these services? How can I deliver quality of service across these orbits so that the customer has a better user experience? So it's about quality of service management. It's about how you deliver the services. So with technologies like global bandwidth management, which we have in our platform today, which is also part of intuition, we can enable customers to have more flexibility to deliver services across different satellites, taking abstraction of the satellite infrastructure underneath, but still delivering a best and a good, decent service and a quality of service down the value chain. Additionally, when we look moving forward, we also are a big believer, and we see the need as well from our customers to have this open ecosystem, to evolve more to standardization, so that customers have more flexibility to consume services from whatever orbit or from different service providers as well. So we are a big believer of that standardization, and intuition is our path to drive to that standardization and to drive to that open ecosystem where we as an industry all collaborate together so that we provide the customers a truly open ecosystem, a standardized ecosystem, where the end user has maximal flexibility as well to consume the services how he wants to do that. This is also a key topic because I was saying before, there's tremendous increase in scale of services and throughput, but that means that you also have to have flexibility to deliver those services, but also efficiency. So efficiency is not only bandwidth efficiency, but also it's operational efficiency. So we have to prepare our customers that they can be more efficient to roll out services so that their operations are more efficient. So that's a key capability of the Intuition platform. It's about the technologies that we use, like MXDMA, return link waveform, which is fully dynamic, is fully automatic, so customer doesn't have to worry operationally about it. But it's also about taking operational improvements and AI into the network management systems. It's about APIs for automation and integration. So that flexibility, scalability is essential moving forward. So, and like I was saying before, it's also about providing the flexibility to deploy the ground segment, the hubs, the teleports in a flexible way, not only in scale and flexibility, but also in time to market. So one of the key challenges as well is if you want to ramp up services rapidly, how can we enable customers to take advantage of what's already there? Private cloud, public clouds, we see as essential means to give flexibility so that customers can ramp up services rapidly if and where it makes sense for them, versus the traditional model of shipping hardware long way up front and then having to expand the hardware. So really it's about flexibility, scalability. And then additionally, as I was saying before, KA-QV band becomes now by default in the software-defined satellite world. So what you see as well is that you need more diversity schemes, you need more teleports. Also key part of Intuition as well is how to handle that efficiently, how to make sure that that network can be optimized from a total cost of ownership perspective. So what we were doing before now gets expanded to Q and V band as well, which is similar schemes, but now more in a bigger scale as well. So this is everything what Intuition brings together. So we take the foundation of all our key technologies, which are essential. It's throughput, efficiency, quality of service, service level agreement management for the end users. And then we add all those new layers on top of that, which is further virtualization and flexibility to consume private public cloud, orchestration, but also we add more go-to-market flexibility. And so our global bandwidth management allows to do more advanced services down the value chain to a service provider or to a reseller. So we give more options to the customers to for example, do wholesale bandwidth management to their customers, and then the service provider or the reseller can have more flexibility to define its own services. So it's really looking at all the aspects, and then last but not least, it's also looking to that standardization. As we said, we are a very big believer of standardization and the open ecosystem. So really, we push forward as well to make that happen in the industry with other parties as well interested to create that open ecosystem of the future.